Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon. Of course, I'm down at the Peppermill in my beautiful red couch, and I have the lovely, wonderful Cindy Lake with me. And Cindy Lake is running for Clark County Commissioner.
That's right.
Isn't that amazing? Now, what does the commissioner actually do? I've heard many stories and many things, but what does a commissioner actually do?
Well, I know.
Legally. Well, there's so much corruption going on all over the place.
Exactly.
I don't know
That's why I'm running.
I don't know what's legal and what's not legal.
That's right. Exactly.
So
well,
what does a commissioner exactly do? I know roughly, and I'm sure a lot of people out there do know, but from you, what do you?
Well, the roads, all the cones on the roads.
Okay.
So I love the cones.
I love the cones, but what I would love more if they filled in the areas that they're trying to save. So it's funny, the cones seem to be on the other side of where all the bumps are, and you try to get by the cones and you're hitting all these lovely bumps and all these holes.
Well, they take care of that, the RTC, the Regional Transportation Commission.
Okay.
The airport.
Okay. What are you doing with the airport?
Well,
it's always jammed.
Exactly. They manage the budgets, okay? So the Clark County Commission...
Now that can be really, really dodgy.
Yes, it can, especially with $7 billion. Billion with a B. Larger than 6 of 8 California counties.
So what would they do? What is the $7 billion for?
It's for a lot of different things, and it's all taxpayer money. So that's the airport, the Regional Transportation Commission, the Water District, the UMC Hospital, on and on and on.
But we still pay for water.
We do.
And then they get money as well for water.
Right.
I didn't realize water was that expensive. As far as I'm concerned, we need water, obviously.
Right.
And they were always worried about Vegas, with the droughts and not having enough water. And I said that'll never happen. They'll bring water from anywhere because of the hotels. The hotels are not going to let Vegas run short of water.
Right.
So,
are you concerned with that, though?
No, not at all, because Vegas won't. No, Vegas is not going to run out of water.
Okay. And what about quality?
The quality of water?
Yes.
Well, my saying about water is one thing. Water is for washing. And if you're going to drink tea or you're going to drink coffee and it's made with water, you're going to boil it.
Mm-hmm. So you are concerned with quality,
I'm not,
right?
Well, no, I'm not at all.
Do you drink bottled water, or do you drink out of the
water,
tap?
period. It's for washing. But I do drink tea.
Okay.
And the tea and the water from the tea comes out of the tap.
Okay.
But then it's cooked.
Okay.
I guess you call it cooked.
Yes,
boiled, actually. It's boiled. Yes. Okay.
Boiled doesn't get everything out, and a lot of people filter their water, drink bottled water.
Touch wood. I don't know if any of this is wood, but I'll touch my head. I'm very fit and very well. I never bothered about water. So,
okay, good.
So should we be bothered about the water system in Vegas or anywhere?
Well, a lot of people are. That's the problem. A lot of people are worried that water quality and availability is an issue for a lot of constituents, and people are willing to pay to filter their water and buy bottled water, and they don't want to drink it out of the tap because of the smell and because there are a lot of chemicals in there. So that's just one of the concerns.
And is that true?
It is true.
So we shouldn't drink any more water.
Well, I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but I'm saying on the Southern Nevada Water Authority's website, their own website, they tell you which filters will filter out certain things.
So why have they not come up with, in 2018, a correct filter that will filter water? We've come up with everything else. We fly to the moon. We do all sorts of crazy stuff. Well, why on earth can't we just filter and have clean water? What's the problem?
Well, they do. They filter the water, they do. But there's additional filtration methods that people prefer to get other things out of the water.
So in other words, we filter it, and then we filter it again.
Right.
And then we filter it again.
Again and again.
And then in our home we have another filter. But by the time that happens, I would imagine the water is totally no good. There's probably nothing left in this world.
There's nothing good left in it, and hopefully there's not as many bad things left in it. So that's just one of the issues.
Do you think that people worry about something that really is truly not going to happen?
People do worry about a lot of different things, but what's right in front of them sometimes they're not worried about. But what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, and you tell me, a lot of people in my district. You tell me.
I'm very good at telling.
Tell me what's your concern? What are you concerned with when you step out of your house? Are you concerned with your safety, or even inside of your house?
She's asking the wrong person. I've never thought about stepping out of my house and something happening.
No. Okay, what about inside your house?
The only thing I think about when I step out of that, where am I going? and can I get all these jobs done? So I make a route. That's all I do. Make a route where I want to go. I'm not a warrior. So she's really asking the wrong person.
That's good. That's
in
good.
my house. Well, my house is my house, and whatever happens in my house is actually my responsibility.
Right.
So it's nothing to do with anybody else. And do I worry about it? Absolutely not.
Okay.
I think I'm the wrong person.
Well, I'm just wondering if you do you care about, high taxes? Do you care about your taxes being
No, I
increased?
don't care about high taxes, and I don't care about paying taxes, because what it is, it is. See, this is where I think a lot of people worry about too many things. What is. Your taxes are your taxes. Yes, I'm going to vote whichever way I want to vote, obviously. Do I vote? I hate to say it, but I'm like a nondescript. Maybe I should go back to England. I'm hopeless.
So you're happy. That's good.
I'm very, very
That's
happy.
Good.
I'm
It's
happy
good
with
that you're
that.
happy.
And I'm going to tell everybody out there, everything you worry about is not going to happen anyway.
That's good. That's good.
Now,
but some
what did
people are concerned
well, you don't
with
say.
certain things.
Yeah, and you want to correct those certain
Well,
things.
I mean-
what's the most important thing to you that you want to really, as a commissioner, that you want to really change, or really, this is what you're really running for?
Well, I've mentioned a couple of them. One of them is water quality and availability. And it's
Okay.
not just for me; it's for people that I talk to.
Of course,
voters.
Of course, that's where you get.
Homelessness. Have you noticed the homeless
I do.
issue? Have you
That
seen
is one thing that I have in my cigarette thing in the car is always full of quarters. And when I stop and there's someone there, I get a little handful of quarters and I give it to them. And a lot of people say to me, Ninon, you shouldn't give them money, you don't know where it's going. Well, I don't care where it's going.
Right.
I want to give it to them, whatever they do with it's up to them.
Right.
As long as I do that. But the homeless, yes, I'm very much, especially, oh, now you brought up something that's so oh dear,
So she does worry about something.
The
She is concerned about
yes, I
something.
am. The 16,000, this is quote unquote, maybe less, maybe more, the 16,000 homeless children
Oh, isn't that terrible?
in Nevada,
Right.
Clark County,
So
whatever
with a
you want to call
$7
it.
billion budget with a B, $7 billion, which is
There's
the budget of the
enough
state.
buildings. There's enough buildings in Vegas that are empty that you could put all these kids in.
But what's causing the problem? That's my concern.
what's
What's causing the problem?
I'll tell you what's causing the problem. You're not going to like this either. It's men and women. It's the older generation. It's the mums, the dads, the grandparents. It is us older people that are not looking after our younger generation. They are too young to look after themselves. Okay, so some might be erratical. Some might have different. Some might be hard to get on with. Somebody, I mean, whatever. They're still children. Under 18, you're a child, and that's you, me. Every older, it's their responsibility, and for us to shouldn't have got me on this bandwagon. It got me on this bandwagon, and I'm not going to stop.
Well, I found something that is a concern
That
to
is
you.
always. Well, I had a TV show for 16 years called Voices of Tomorrow, and I gave our younger generation, under 18, a platform to speak out.
I love it.
And I won 110 awards. I'm now bragging. I won
That's
110
beautiful.
awards for my show.
Well, but see, you can make a difference as an individual.
I made a big difference to children in our community, in juvenile hall. I made a big difference. And so that's definitely I've got the back for all kids.
Okay, I love it.
All
So we can
kids.
work together on
Oh,
that.
I'll work with you with kids.
Thank you.
Oh,
thank
I will
you.
100%.
So that is a big issue for me.
That's a tremendous. You hit me. She hit the right button, didn't she? Cindy Lake isn't too bad, is she? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
I mean, all those things and more and more.
Okay, so we got the children, we got the water. What's your third thing?
Well, the budget. I mean, I want to
thought we
honor.
had a fairly good budget.
We have a $7 billion budget. Okay.
That's
Have you
awful
heard
lot of
about the
money.
Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, head of the LVCVA, who was making almost $1 million a year and then had to steal airline vouchers that were meant for for our Vegas visitors and customers.
I have a thing about people stealing stuff and taking stuff from the government, taking stuff from anywhere. It wouldn't really matter what business they would be in, they would still steal. If they were in some other business, they steal from there. So you have people out there that feel they have to steal stuff. I don't know why. If you don't have the money to go somewhere, then don't go.
Right. Well, but that he does. He makes almost $1 million a year in taxpayer money.
Well, maybe he
Our
gambles
money.
it. Maybe he puts it back into Vegas. I don't know.
But we're giving him, my children. I have 4 children and 2 grandchildren, so I consider that an affront that my children are working and paying taxes.
Well, just
and
remember,
somebody's
try
stealing.
to put this so this it won't equal it out, but it might help it. He will leave it all up to God. God will punish whomever. I'm not going to say punish this guy, but whomever they will be taken care of. So don't worry about it too
Right.
much, but just try to do the efforts which you are doing. How can
making
anybody
efforts.
get in touch with you?
My website is cindylake.net, CINDYLAKE.net, and my phone number is 702-497-0671, and you can call me. Text me too.
Never calling her. Vote for her.
And vote for me November 6th.
November
yes.
6th is
District
the
G.
deadline. Okay.
Yeah, that's election day.
Absolutely wonderful. Now, you're not a Democrat or a Republican.
I'm a Republican.
You're a Republican? Okay, she's a Republican.
I'm a
We're gonna,
Republican endorsed by the Independent American Party, and my
I'm nothing because I'm news. So I'm all
You're
over
neutral.
I'm neutral. I'm all over
You're
the place.
Switzerland.
No, I'm not. I'm English. Cindy, she's amazing. Don't forget to vote for her. We'll be right back.
you.
Then just live with Ninon.